everybody. Welcome to Lifting with Arthritis. Welcome to any new subscribers, and thank you to the people who stayed subscribed, even though this channel seemed pretty much dead. And I haven't made a video in so long. Yeah, I've been busy and then the pandemic, and then honestly, I've been trying to make a video here recently, but my phone, I had to upgrade my phone and to be able to shoot a video. So that's why I'm here now. So anyway, in this video, I just wanted to share 2 breakthroughs I recently had. I say recently, over the course of the last couple months. This is my last video. First thing I want to talk about is medication. Now, before I tell you what happened to me, I just want to tell you again that I'm not a doctor, and I am by no means advising you to change up your medications. I'm just sharing you a story of what happened for me. So for months, every week, I would have a flare-up 1 day a week. At about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd have a flare-up, and it would last until bedtime, and I felt horrible. And that happened 1 day a week, and then the next morning, I'd always be fine. And that happened for months. And when I would talk to my specialist about it, they told me it was probably that my medication was running out from the prior week before the next week dosage kicked in, and that's why that was happening. And how I was taking the dosage was half a dose in the morning, half a dose at night. But this one day, a couple months ago, I forgot to take my morning dose. And so right before bed, at like 11 o'clock at night, I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just take it all at once. And I did that. And the next day, which was normally my flare-up day, I didn't have a flare-up. And in the, I guess, 3 months since then, I've had almost no flare-ups. I've had 2 or 3 very, very minor ones, but nothing like what I was going through before that. So I say all this just to say, never give up. Never give up. If medication is not working good enough for you, talk to your doctor. Talk about options. Seek out options. There's always a way to feel better. So that's tip 1. The other thing I wanted to share was, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you've heard me talk about my back problems I've had. It's been an ongoing thing. I'll be fine, and then I'll hurt my back, and I'll have to take it easy for a week, and then I'll be back in the gym, and then a month or 2 later, I'll hurt my back again. And it's been an ongoing thing, really frustrating. But the last time I did it, a few months ago, it really hurt, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, because every time I hurt my back, I monitor my form and look at different things that could be causing it. And what worked for me, and especially for back pain, but this will work for any recovery from injury. What I did this last time was I was so determined. While I was researching what it could be, I went to no weight. I took a week completely out of the gym, and then when I started going back to the gym, I did nothing but push-ups and pull-ups, which are 2 exercises that don't bother my lower back at all. So I knew those were safe. I did nothing but those for about 2 weeks, and then when I hit the weights again, you could barely call it weight. I mean, I was lifting like my 20-pound bar or 10-pound dumbbells. I mean, I was just going light and strictly high reps, solid form. I was focusing so heavily on the form. And I did that, and then every 2 weeks or so, I would bump up the weight. When I say bump up the weight, I mean bump up the weight by like 2.5 pounds. Very slow and gradual. I was doing this so that if my back problem started again, I would have a better idea of what caused it. And then just a couple weeks ago, I had a back problem again. And this time I was so careful. I know it had nothing to do with my gym time. So lo and behold, what I found out, what it seems to be now, it seems to be the way I've been sleeping. This is going to sound dumb, but seriously, if you suffer from back pain, it's, you round your shoulders, when you work over a computer, or throughout the day, if you stand on your feet a lot, you just, gravity, you get lazy, you just slump over. Well, I've always been cognizant of that. I always make it a point. When I stand up, I try to stand up straight, roll my shoulders back, keep my head up. I'm always aware of that. But what I wasn't aware of was I have a bad habit. My whole life, I've always slept on my stomach for the most part. And after talking to my specialist, to my primary care physician, to a physical therapist friend of mine, they've all said that my back problem was not related to my arthritis, to my lupus, and it was not related to, I have a little bit of scoliosis. They said it wasn't that either. So once I ruled out the gym time, I knew it had to be something else. And sleeping seems to be definitely the cause, because in the last couple of weeks I've been retraining myself at night not to sleep on my stomach. When you sleep on your stomach, you're bending your back in an awkward place, it strains your back, and it's just really bad. And as I've been doing that, my back has gotten better and better and better, and it's been life-changing. So I say all that to say that if you sleep on your stomach, stop. Sleep on your side, sleep on your back, but don't sleep on your stomach. That's what was the cause of my back pain. And again, so what's the point of this video? It's just to keep trying. Never give up. If something bothers you, work around it. There's all, I talk to a lot of people, they say, don't work out because of this problem, don't work out because of that problem. But, hold on, buddy, I'll be right there. And that's the problem that we have when you work out at home, is you have kids coming in and interrupting your videos, and wives asking when you're going to be done. Anyway, yeah, so never give up, whether it's lack of time, lack of equipment, there's always a way around it. So if you have a video you want me to shoot next, you have a question you would like me to address in my next video, leave it in the comments and I'll answer you. Hope you find this video helpful, because these are 2 tips that seriously have been life-changing for me. Anyways, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. God bless.